about your first day? I'm sure it's been a whirlwind.
It's been a whirlwind, but today I was able to just kind of focus on basketball. Focus on the first day of training camp, getting better, bringing everybody together. Today was the first day that we can focus on our goal, which is trying to win the championship, trying to compete at a high level every night, and trying to be successful. So it's not going to be easy, but today was overall a great day. For us to just get out there and work hard, get to know one another. Today was a great day.
And so many new pieces all coming together. What do you even try to focus on a first day like this, maybe in a more specific basketball exercise?
Yeah, today was just more about just putting some offense in, putting some defensive principles in, the basics. We didn't alter them from that. It was just basic offense, basic defense, shell drills. Getting out there, just getting back into basketball form, basketball shape, competitive, getting that competitive edge, back. But that was what today was about.
Carmelo, when you're sitting over there with Coach, I just kind of wonder, where does that conversation begin? What are you trying to emphasize as you guys start feeling each other out?
Just some camaraderie, man. Just a bond, and just I think as a coach and a player, I want that. I think you need that. Just kind of that open dialogue, that communication. It was just more of a, me still trying to get to know him still trying to get to know me. But it was a generic conversation. It wasn't nothing special.
A lot of other situations in the past where a bunch of really good, great players have gotten together and they've had a couple of years to make it work and to improve on that chemistry throughout years. And with you guys, it could potentially be a situation where you want to get it going right away.
We don't want to think about that. We don't want to think about that. It's hard to think about that, man. We've been together one day. It's hard to think about what's going to happen in the future. I mean, we're going to enjoy this ride, this journey right now. Take it one day at a time. Enjoy those days, and when that time comes, we'll address that. We'll deal with that. But for the most part, it's about enjoying this as much as we can, having fun, playing basketball, winning, competing. Today was the start of that.
That chemistry process, though, is that something that you can do? Is that something that you can add any element other than time in order to get better?
Yeah, well, I mean, chemistry just don't happen overnight. To be honest with you, you got to work towards that. You got to stay in the gym. You got to build that bond between the guys. And it's not just about me, Russ, and PG. I mean, everybody. It's gonna be a lot of work that we have to put into it in order to make this work. But that's the fun part. We're willing to make it work. I think we're gonna make it work. Whatever that means, I don't know, but we're gonna make it work.
Carmelo, for you, has it been a while since it's been able to be just about basketball?
Yes, it's been a while. It's been a while. Today is kind of a new beginning for me, where I can just focus on just basketball. That's it. I can leave out of here and go home and relax. I can stay in the gym all day if I want. I think that's the beauty of it. Not being pulled this way, being pulled that way. It's just, right now, just my focus is completely on just basketball at this moment.
And for someone as accomplished as you, to be able to be put in a new situation like this and then have outside noise doubting what you're able to adjust to, is that frustrating as an athlete?
It is. It's frustrating, but I've dealt with it. I've dealt with it all my career. I'm gonna continue to deal with it. We're gonna continue to deal with it, especially with the team that we put together, thus far. When you put a team like that together, the burden gets heavier and gets heavier, but it becomes fun. It becomes fun. When you're having fun playing the game that you love, you don't worry about that burden. You don't worry about the outside noise.
What's your early impressions on Steven Adams?
Steven Adams is a monster, man. He's a monster, like somebody from Game of Thrones or something. Right, I love him. I mean, first day, his energy, what he brings to the game, what he brings to the court, to his teammates. Just his energy is incredible.
There's a lot of belief out there that the center position is kind of disappearing in the NBA. Do you buy into that at all, or do you think Steven is a valuable
we do. In order for us to be successful, we're going to need Steven Adams. he's a major part of what we're trying to accomplish.
What do you think is going to be the hardest thing for you for all three of you all to adjust to, especially with your games trying to mesh together?
Dealing with adversity. I think that's going to be our test. You know, when things don't go our way, which is going to happen, it's not going to always be great for us. So we're looking forward to that adversity. We don't know when it's going to come, but it's going to come. It's a long season. Our true test is going to be when we hit that adversity. How are we going to bounce back to that? How are we going to react to that? And what we're going to do, to get over that hump.
What do you recall about the atmosphere at Chesapeake Energy Arena as a visiting player?
I mean, as a player, we've always talked about that energy being the best energy, maybe in the NBA, but in sports, period. You know, I've come from a Syracuse University where it's 30,000. You know, that energy is a lot different, but it has some similarities to it. Just the energy, the support system, that's here in OKC, throughout OKC is unbelievable. And we haven't even gotten started yet. You know, that's a lot of good times that's ahead of us.
You talked yesterday about the forward just being a number. Do you like the way that the game has evolved as you've gone throughout your career, particularly from the forward spot? Do you like the way that the game has evolved from the forward spot?
To be honest with you, yes. I've been playing the forward almost all my career. Even in Denver, we was one of the teams with George Karl, who kind of started playing that small ball, and, putting me at the four and picking up the pace. We kind of started that, and the league wasn't ready for that at that time. It was all about traditional bigs and power forwards and centers, and then now it's just whoever. You have two guards playing center now. You guys 6'5" playing center. So it really doesn't matter at what position it is, what spot out there. As long as you fill those spots, as long as you know the offense, as long as you execute those positions, it don't matter.
How have responsibilities changed, as the position of forward has changed? You started your career lining up with guys like Marcus Camby and Nene, those traditional bigs, and now you're going to be alongside Steven Adams, a guy who can go out and guard the perimeter. So how have those responsibilities you've had changed in that time?
Well, playing alongside somebody like Steven Adams, who can get up on a pick, who can switch off, who can guard, different positions. I like that. I've always, wanted to play with somebody like that. I played in Denver. I played with guys like Kenyon Martin. He was the guy who, would switch any position. He would be up on the screen. So when you have bigs that's, athletic and active like that on the defensive end, it makes everybody, alert. If they can do it, we all can do it.
All right, thank you, Carmelo.
Thank you.